Okay. Oh, I just realized I left this Excel window up so no one can see what I'm doing. Oops. Um, so yeah, I was looking at marriage options. Sorry about that. Uh, so I decided to marry the 7-year-old, as you do. This does not get me, this actually gets me a pretty useful non-aggression pact. Um, Prevents me from being raided by King Rurik the Just. So I'm actually kind of happy with that. And doesn't really penalize me um, as far as prestige goes, which is a bonus. Um, and she'll be of age, I'll be 39. Given that my father pumped out how many children? 3 children at the age of 60, I think I'll be okay kids-wise. And I could have kids who are both strong and genius, which is fucking amazing. So let's get betrothed. That'll be nice. Alright, so that's a problem solved. I also need to pick an ambition. Groom and heir, I think. How old are these kids? 14. I'll be done with that really quickly. Um, it's kind of irrelevant. Make a friend is probably better. And then focus. I could wait for a society mission before picking one, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do scholarship and start the observatory chain. Now I have a bunch of decisions I can make. Perform a sky burial for my father. That seems like a good idea. Build an observatory is the scholarship chain. I'm going to start that. Start the legendary gathering. This is a society event, so this bar will fill up as we complete missions and do duels. Every member of the society contributes towards it. And once it is full, it starts a special mission which culminates in me gaining another bloodline. A very good bloodline. Perform a sky burial. Do you have any cash? No. It's useless. Perform a sky burial. As your father's heir, it falls on you to take him to the mountains. He will be offered to the birds of prey, and in death he will generously share his flesh with all living creatures. May his spirit soar into the heavens. I shall take him to the mountains myself. Call of the Steppes is really useful. You receive a boost to population and manpower. It is really useful. It takes 250 renown, so a third of my renown. I'm going to save it for later, but I will want to use that. Council is discontent. That's because my father just died. Right now the council will throw shit fits about the stupidest stuff. I'm going to appoint a new spy master. None of these spy masters have any particular opinion towards me one way or the other. I'm going to use you, I guess. And I want you to go Diastan as usual. Now, advisors. So advisors don't really matter, except that they're an extra vote for anything you might want to do. And what I like to do for advisors is I pick old people who are loyalists. But I usually only bother with it when there's a law I want to pass. That said, I probably do want to pass this law, and right now it would not pass. Unfortunately, it probably won't pass even if I appoint advisors, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. One child lacks a focus. Well, that's awkward. Should have picked that a lot earlier, but that's okay. Strong claim on the Khanate of Wallachia. Why do I not hold? Oh, that's my son. Designated regent. I don't need a designated regent right at the moment. I do need a new commander, though. Fortunately, I've got some good options. I'm going to use you. I'm going to replace you because you're awful. And I'm also going to replace you. I guess I'll keep Khan Geno for now. He's okay. Right. I think that's all that stuff. Now I could usurp the Kingdom of Bulgaria. But I think I'll just wait for him to die. No, I don't need to. Well, you know, one advantage of usurping is it doesn't cost me any piety. Let's do it. No, I can't declare war. I can declare, right, I can declare war on him because, okay, let's go ahead and, oh, the council doesn't want me to. That's awkward. I could appoint 2 advisors and then I would be able to. We're already fighting another war is the reason they're voting against. So once I end this, I could do it. On your way to the mountains, you encounter a lonely hermit. He doesn't own much besides a worn-down tent, an old and sick horse, and a few sheep. But the old man invites you to drink some salted tea with him. As you talk, you realize you are enjoying his company. You can give him some gold and have a chance of gaining charitable. You can ask him to join you and gain a courtier named Balaz. Or you can just, you know, wander off. I don't think there's much point to gaining a courtier named Balaz. I'll give him the cash and see if I can get charitable. I did not. Charitable's okay, it's not great. After reaching the mountains, you carefully place the body in what you deem a good location. You can already hear the vultures soaring above as you perform the necessary rituals. When you start to make your way back down, it doesn't take long until the vultures begin to tear at the flesh with both beak and claw. You are with Erlich Khan now. Gain 100 prestige. Nicolapolis, reinforcing an existing uprising. Pause. You go up there and help them out. Just in time. My marshal has discovered a great military talent. He's actually really good. I want to hire him. Sorry, Khan Geno, you're fired. Oh, that was awkward. I lost quite a few troops, but, you know, c'est la vie. So this event. This is one of the very common education events. You'll see this a lot throughout the game. Where someone that I'm educating, which later on will be all sorts of random people, but right now is just basically my kids and my brothers, will ask for some guidance. And my options are to give him ambitious, but become his rival, which is kind of awkward. Give him diligent, but gain stressed, which is minus health and minus some other stuff. Diligent is a very good trait, though. Or give him patient and take a 5-year penalty to all of my stats except martial. If I want to actually make him better, this is usually the option I pick, because taking a penalty to stats that wears off is kind of not a big deal. But I don't actually think I want him to be my heir in the long term. So I'm going to let him learn on his own. The tribes of Silesia have been converted to the Catholic faith. A group of priests sent by the King of Bavaria have performed a great ritual during which they have converted the entire population of Silesia, alongside High Chief Gartemir and many of his vassals. With this act, the people of Silesia have once and for all forsaken their old pagan gods. So that's actually really helpful. Now that they have converted to Catholicism, they can upgrade their tribes into feudal holdings. And for a lot of reasons, I would much rather the people I conquer have feudal holdings than tribes. Okay, let's talk for a minute about, while I'm dealing with revolts and whatnot, let's talk about Casus Belli. So, um, your observatory is finally ready. With great anticipation, you prepare to make your first observations. I wonder what strange things I shall discover. +1 learning. Oh, the Khagan of Bulgur is inviting me to join him in a war. The Bashkir War for Bulgur. So you're at war with this area, and they are attacking you. I mean, I'm not really interested in getting involved in that, but I guess I can. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop a Call the Steps. I'm going to pause, accept, and I'm going to raise another army. So, should I do that backwards before, I wonder? No, that's correct. One heavy vanguard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Merge. And you can head up there. Yeah. That one army is double the size of your entire kingdom. Right. Alright. The Eagle Warriors always appreciate a good brawl. I think it is important to keep in mind what we are fighting for. Your duty is to lead and protect your subjects. Accept the rulership focus. How long before I can change focus? 880? I'm going to decline that. It's stupid. You need a focus? Sure, whatever. I might as well usurp these titles as well. Well, nah, I'm not gonna bother. Orthodox Uprising. Go to Orthodox Rebels here. I'm gonna merge you actually. Let's put some leadership on this. You can go there, you can go there. Charge. You can go there. They do outnumber this army, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, it was fine. So this is that duel event. I could have sworn I heard the enemy commander barking orders, but as I searched the plains, he is nowhere to be found. A fellow soldier finally informs me that he's been spotting towering in the far back behind a large rock. Ah, how lovely. I shall duel him myself. I walk away victorious. Radu of the Orthodox Uprising gains the trait one-eyed and severely injured. My masterful short sword felt like an extension of my arm. The wind blew gently across my face. I moved suddenly, and in a whirlwind of blows, they were down. I left them lying on the ground and went to celebrate my victory. That gives me some extra prestige and increases my duel experience, which makes me a better dueler. It's useful. Okay, that revolt is done. Am I going to make it in time to prevent this guy from losing his war? Maybe. A pretty wench is throwing herself at me. I do kind of want Lustful. Radu did not take lightly on being defeated in a duel. He has sworn to avenge his defeat. Note that he is rotting in prison. I could just chop his head off. I have a valid reason, no one will care. I'm just going to throw him in the over the edge. You have spent many nights looking at the stars in the observatory. It is truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. How do the stars move? Or is there something strange out there? How the stars move is the better option. Okay, that helps with that. You're moving into Bilyar, and I'm going to intercept you. So Arpad, or no, actually, you're going to go there, and you're going to go there, and you will go there. Your acquaintance, Suru, some random dude, died in battle against me. I bet they did. You're going to Urtek, where I will intercept you. I get there first. Are you ransomable? Nope. Then I'm going to sacrifice. So I have the option of sacrificing people I capture to Tangri for some extra combat skill and opinion with the zealous people. You're going to Ilek, which is someplace I want to go anyway. Orthodox rebels in Terra. You go down there, and I will put leadership on you. Extra tech is always nice. I'm going to siege that, crunch, and we'll intercept again. This war is almost over. There we go. Are you ransomable? Nope. Sacrifice them. We're going to attack tomorrow, which is convenient because I want to go that direction anyway. Oh, hey, the war's over. Yeah, okay, war's definitely over. We'll see if next week another mob of rebels has risen up in a province where I already have troops. I think that'll be okay. Yes. And I can sacrifice the leader. That's kind of nice. That also prevents any further uprisings there. For a while, anyway. On our way to the step of bugged out game, a huge boulder blocks our path. Having been riding for days, my muscles are aching for a real challenge. Recruit! I bark at a young boy carrying a weapon far too big for his hands. Hand me that hammer. You get to work. Kagan Arpad gains the trait Brawny. Brawny is a very good trait. Observing the movement of the stars at night, you have begun to see some regular patterns. These observations, however, have raised many new questions. You are starting to wonder, for example, if the Earth is really at the center of it all. Gain 30 military attack. The people of Diastan have progressed beyond our own technological level. Yep, seen that before. Basically, just some extra tech. Liditka finished his education. He's very good at it. He's also gay and a cavalry leader. He's actually pretty good, except for, well, he's probably not going to be my first choice for an heir, but he's okay. I'd rather get someone with inheritable traits. Ah, that war's over. Yay. So that means that you can come back down here. I'm actually have you join them. Because they're getting pretty beat up. I don't really want another war. Who are you at war with? It's this guy. This guy I just beat the hell out of is at war with who? This guy who is... Alright, wait a second. You're only at war with the Khan. Well, that can end fast. Okay, I'll go deal with that. Crush. The enemies are falling by my sword, one by one, while hails of arrows narrowly miss me. Charging into the thick of it all, I corner one surprisingly young soldier, trying to hide behind a fallen tree. With mixed emotions, I realize that the boy is shaking. "Who are you?" he splutters, eyes frantic. You can call me the Great Bear, what will give me the title, the Great Bear. Someone who will not rest until each and every one of you is dead, gives me the title, the Ambitious. Your worst nightmare gains me the title, the Bloody. And I am the one who decides what happens next. It will be known as Iron Fist. Option is available because you have the Just trait. All of them give me +5 personal combat skill and +1 health for 5 years. What do you think? Great Bear or Iron Fist both sound pretty cool. I'll take Iron Fist. Let's beat them up a little bit more, and then I'll go take their capital, and that'll be that. You're mediocre at best. Atva and Emba. Are you ransomable? You are not. The research you conduct in your observatory at night is proving deeply fascinating. You could push your studies further, but you'd need to purchase more equipment. Yeah, I can afford that. And I think with that, I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to... Oh, that's the end of that war. Okay, now, Let's get back to my territory. When this expires in 879, I am probably going to move my capital. Ah. Free gold. Martina might fancy me. I could bet her. Wait. This is my mother-in-law. Or my stepmother. How about no? No, I don't think so. Okay, the sheep is built. What do I actually want? I guess I'll upgrade ship again. That'll do. Alright, I think I'm going to pause the game here. We've got about 5 years to go until the revolts lift. Yeah, they lift in 882, 4 years to go. So that's coming quickly.